Well, this week, around a dozen young people are moving into brand new homes. They've endured a tough childhood going through the foster care system.
Yeah, but now, Aisha, they have aged out of the system and they're working to figure out what their next steps could look like. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley is joining us this morning with more on how one organization is now stepping in to help.
Yeah, this organization is called Wellroot Family Services. It's one of the oldest child welfare organizations right here in Georgia. The state actually has around 11,000 foster kids, and hundreds of them are going to age out of the foster care system with nowhere to go. Fortunately, though, there is some help on the way.
A brand new place to live gives young people aging out of foster care a new lease on life before life really begins.
They don't have access to their family often, and they're going through a very important and very transitional time in life.
Allison Ash is president and CEO of Wellroot Family Services. The organization helps children and families in the welfare system and those aging out of it.
Young people who have experienced the foster care system are much more likely to experience homelessness. They're much more likely to experience incarceration or teen pregnancy.
Ash says with the Department of Family and Children's Services facing an $85 million budget deficit, it's up to the community to step in and help.
If the state does not provide the resources that are needed for those types of programs, then young people sort of fall off of a cliff once they turn 18 years old.
To prevent the drop-off, Wellroot is opening new housing and starting new programs to ease the transition into adulthood.
They're taught life skills, everything from budgeting and finance to how to do their laundry to how to cook. They're supported in finishing high school, getting into college, and they're also provided critical mental health and counseling.
Through the Fostering Success Act, Georgia taxpayers can direct a portion of their tax liability to help fund youth in their climb out of foster care.
I think everybody can relate to the difficulties that a person faces transitioning from being a child into being an adult. Now imagine the difficulties that you faced and going through those challenges without a support network, without a family to go home to.
Ash says soon they will have a home and a community to support them.
Wellroot currently has 10 young people slated to move into that Oakhurst property there, which actually opens tomorrow, Wednesday. It will house 29 people. Wellroot is now accepting referrals for more candidates in the next couple of weeks.
That is awesome. And just thinking about just that second chance and just a shot at normal life and just the kind of the engine behind you to help.
Yeah, we always discuss, foster kids, and obviously there's still a huge need for foster families, right? But when those kids reach age 17, 18, normal kids are thinking about going to college. They're thinking about how they're going to survive.
Yeah, this support system goes a long way. Joe, we appreciate you sharing that this morning.